Hi, welcome to Jamie Thomas with Click the Mouse. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Brad.
And we're going to talk to you today about Disney's Swan and Dolphin resorts, because it's two different resorts. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give you a review of the recent renovations that went on there. So, enjoy! So I got to stay at the Disney Dolphin for 2 nights before my Universal fam, and sadly Brad didn't get to come.
Bummer.
No, but I figured it was the perfect opportunity for me to check it out.
So a quick little bit of history about the Swan and Dolphin resorts at Disney World. If you have been to Disney World before, you've seen these resorts, and if you've stayed on property, you've probably wondered, what's the story with those? Like, they look kind of themed, they look kind of like they belong, but they also look different, like they're not like all the other resorts on Disney World that are so clearly themed. What's going on there? The Disney Swan and Dolphin resorts were started in the mid-'80s, right around the time Epcot was built. In fact, Epcot, or Disney, had hired a group to do a lot of the construction called the Tillman Group. The Tishman Group, not the Tillman, the Tishman Group. There was somewhat of a deal struck between them. To get into all the specifics would take way too long. I'm sure we can link in the show notes some different places where you can read more about it if you're interested in that.
Yeah,
but
it is kind of an interesting little history.
And it's long.
Because it sounds like it was like there was a deal and then the deal went bad.
Yeah, basically, Bob Iger really wanted to have a lot of, obviously, Disney resorts that were very much like a movie, like, again, really well themed. But they had made this agreement with this company that they could build a conference center on the Disney World property. There ended up being lawsuits back and forth. Ultimately, they kind of came to an agreement in the middle where Disney said, yes, you can lease the property from us for 99 years, but we get input into what you're building and if it kind of meets our expectations. So Jamie wanted to just give you kind of her review of what it's like staying there. What are the pros? What are the cons? Is it worth it? How much better is it now that it's been all renovated?
Yeah.
Jamie, give us a quick overview of both of these hotels, and just give us an overview.
So, one of the biggest things is oftentimes people will call it Disney's Swan and Dolphin, like it's one resort. But the truth is, it's actually 2 resorts, but they're literally like right next to each other. They are sister properties. They share the same pool. So, but they are like totally separate. They each have their own lobby, so you check in at their own lobby, and yeah.
Now, in the world of Disney staying on property, I always think of things as deluxes, moderates, or kind of economy. Yeah. What does this kind of line up at?
Technically, it's a deluxe resort.
Okay.
I would say, depending on what I really thought of it, maybe more of like a moderate or something. But they probably qualify it as a deluxe just because of location alone.
But it is priced more in line with moderate, even though it's considered a deluxe.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I've noticed the prices for 2019, though, going up for it more. Before,
Star Wars effect.
Yeah, like just because it's right there in between Star Wars land, right?
And so give me an overview, like how many rooms, what's going on there?
So the Dolphin has 1,509 rooms, and the bedrooms there are 360 square feet. And the one downside about the Dolphin is that it only has double beds. Even with the renovations, they decided just to put in double beds, unfortunately.
Now, that's the Dolphin. What about the Swan?
The Swan has 756 rooms. And it's 360 square feet, too.
So both are the same size rooms.
Same size.
Well, what about the bedding?
Queen-size beds.
See, that's nice.
Amenities at the resort include, there's a pool, and the pool has like a waterfall area, kind of like a grotto,
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
showed me the video that you took. It was beautiful. I was really blown away.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then they have like a little sand pit for the kids to play in. There is an area for ping pong table. There's a bar that you can go up to and get drinks. Oh, and there is a quiet pool area too. So if you don't want to be in the main pool with the grotto, there is a little quiet pool area too, right next to it. So I wouldn't imagine it being super quiet because it's right next to it, but...
Correct me if I'm wrong. There's like little swan paddle boats.
There is! And with your stay, actually, I believe I didn't get a chance to try this, unfortunately, because I actually don't like paddle boats. You know why? Because they're like a ton of work.
And because it wasn't with me, so it wouldn't have been romantic.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely why.
How about food on the resort? Are there any restaurants or anything like that?
Yeah, there's multiple dining options at both resorts. And there's like Todd English Blue Zoo.
I don't understand a word you just said.
Is
that like a restaurant?
I think he's like a famous chef.
Oh, cool.
And then there's
that
also...
Todd English Blue Zoo?
I think so. And then there's also I think he's a famous football player. People are going to be so mad at me about this, but some like Shula's Steakhouse. So is somebody named Shula... Shula's?
I don't know.
Is he? You don't even know?
But it's not like you're giving a great hint at the moment.
Don Shula.
Oh! The Don Shula.
Do you know who that is?
Nope.
But people are going to be really disappointed.
Totally! Don Shula, yeah.
Don Shula!
The guy that ran for 0 because he was a coach. And won this many 3 championships. So tell me about, obviously it went through some major renovations. What were the renovations and how did it look?
Yeah, so they actually gutted the entire rooms. Those are totally new from head to toe, new carpet inside the rooms, new bedding, new headboards. It's awesome.
Yeah, and you enjoyed those?
Yeah, we were in the one with the doubles, so I wish it would have been a queen instead. They were nice. I wouldn't say there was like a huge theme to it. Very kind of like Marriott-esque, I would say. You know, like nice kind of like green, blue colors, creams.
It's not themed. It's just a nice, clean room. Modern.
Yeah.
I heard they redid the lobby. How was the
lobby? They redid the lobby with the check-in area. They redid the whole kind of seating area. And probably the biggest pride and joy, at least for the Dolphin, is the giant chandelier that's there. And it's pretty impressive. So
what are the positives? Why would someone want to stay there?
Well, the biggest positive would definitely be location. You know, you are a 10-15 minute walk to Epcot right there, and also to Hollywood Studios. Like
when you walk to Epcot, you end up, what's really cool, it's a private entrance to World Showcase.
Yeah. There's also the friendship boats, which you can take. So you can take those quick over there.
Take those quick.
Like I said before, it is more kind of a price, like a high moderate, low deluxe. So if you're looking kind of for that price point and deluxe is just too much money, then Swan and Dolphin might be a good price point for you. And like I mentioned before, it's been recently renovated. So the rooms are nice, they're clean, they're new. So it's a good option for recently renovated rooms. Another perk too is that you do get the 60-day window, like with on-property kind of Disney resorts.
That's awesome. That's a big perk.
Yeah, it's awesome. And you do also get the Disney transportation within the resorts.
Wonderful.
So the bus stop is actually over at the Swan. So, you know, you can hop that and go to Disney Springs, go to
Magic
Kingdom, all the parks. Another positive, Brad, is that they do participate in extra magic hours.
Oh, wonderful. That's
really
nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a very different resort than staying on Pop or Wilderness Lodge or any of the other official Disney properties. You have a bunch of the perks that you have at those, but there's also some things that you don't have. So what are the negatives or the reasons you would avoid this one?
Yeah, I would definitely avoid it if you have young kids, because there's no Magical Express option. So to me, that's a big negative. We would have to come in either with a car or Uber and bring the car seats. So, you know, the Magical Express is so nice when you have those young kids. No car seats needed, right? So if you're at the Swan Dolphin, you're going to have to really bring those car seats or rent them. And also, another negative is there is resort fees. So those range about $28 plus tax per day. You do get bottles of water with it. You know, I think the Swan boats you can play around with over there. You know, and it includes internet. But, you know, you do have to factor that in to the price because it does raise the price. And that is per day. So that definitely adds up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And the other negative, too, is you actually don't get magic bands there. So you'll need to purchase those, which are around $15, you know, $13.
Minimum.
There's no option to add the Disney dining plan.
Oh,
so
that's a bummer.
I know. So if you're looking for that kind of like all-inclusive type feel, you're not going to be able to get it there and add on the dining plan, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
The other negative is that there's really lack of kind of Disney magic there, because it's not a Disney hotel. You know, when you check into the resort and say you're here to visit Disney, they're not asking you, is this your first visit, or are you visiting again? Welcome home. You don't get that like kind of warm welcome as much, because
one of my favorite parts.
I know, right? When they say welcome home, I'm like,
oh no.
The other negative, I would say, and this was probably one of the biggest ones for me, because I had really high expectations going in, knowing that the renos had just happened. I was expecting really top to bottom renos, and from when I saw things, it was really more just the lobbies and then the rooms itself.
Okay.
You'll be able to see in this video that we'll show right now, as I was walking down the hall, I noticed that the carpet looked really worn, like it hadn't been replaced, just in the halls, and then even throughout the resort. There was cracked tile, in the lobby, I noticed. Even the quick service location downstairs was maybe a little bit more dated and needing some TLC. So I don't know if they plan to add that into the renos later, but from what I knew, they were completed, the renos. So I was kind of disappointed that they didn't, do the carpet when it had looked so worn in the hallways.
Oh, for sure.
I wouldn't recommend it to first-time guests, because I feel like, if you're going there and you're expecting that Disney magic, Disney feel, you're not going to get it there. But if you are, a repeat visitor and just want to be at the parks, have great location.
And particularly love Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, that's perfect for you then, I think.
Especially if you watch for the prices as they're going up and down, when it would hit in your budget, it could be a perfect fit for you, just depending on your interests.
Yeah, and especially older couples, I could see really enjoying it. I wouldn't say it's the best for families with young kids.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you are looking at planning your next Disney vacation, maybe you're thinking about staying at the Swan and Dolphin, talk to this girl.
Yeah. I can help you with the package. The Swan and Dolphin can actually be booked with a Disney package with tickets, and you can even add on gift certificates for dining if you want to. So make sure to contact me, and I can help you through that. Pick the best resort for your family's vacation.
So how can they reach you?
Oh, they can reach me at www.clickthemouse.ca/Jamie. And you can also email me at jamie@clickthemouse.ca. So I look forward to hearing you and helping you plan your family's next magical vacation. As we've said before in other videos, it is totally free to use my services, because Disney pays me for the sale, so it costs the client absolutely nothing. But you get my planning services totally free and my help and assistance. So I look forward to helping you.
Thank you so much for watching. We just recently passed 1,000 subscribers.
Yay.
And so we've been doing a $50 gift card giveaway prize. It's like a draw we're going to be doing for anyone that books a 2019 vacation with Jamie. We've had a bunch of entries so far. We will be doing a live draw in July. We haven't announced the date of that yet, because we are waiting to get approved as partners so that we can have the upgraded chat for you guys, the chat features. But be looking for that. Thank you for all of your support. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to this video, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.